U.S. Navy has finally acknowledged that videos appearing to show UFOs flying through the air are real.
A few days ago, an unknown alien ship entered our solar system from the edge of the solar system. Its design and shape were completely different from the spacecraft found on our Earth. It seemed as if it had come from another solar system. The surprising thing was that it was moving fast towards our Earth. What could possibly cause something to break the boundaries of our solar system and head towards Earth? And when this news reached the scientists, they too were surprised. Was this the threat of an alien attack? Had Voyager's alien disk fallen into the hands of another civilization? What was that thing that entered the solar system? You are watching the Cosmic Discovery YouTube channel. Let us know this secret in depth. The International Space Station functions as a colossal spacecraft in orbit around Earth. It serves not only as a residence for astronauts and cosmonauts, but also as a dedicated scientific research facility. Moreover, it stands as a symbol of international collaboration, with countries joining forces to explore and expand our knowledge of space. Moreover, the docking ports on the ISS serve as gateways for astronauts and spacecraft, while the airlocks facilitate their passage. Occasionally, sightings of peculiar objects docking with the ISS add an element of intrigue and excitement to these ports. Furthermore, the cameras installed on the ISS draw considerable interest. Among them are 4 impressive cameras known as the Columbus Eye. These cameras afford enthusiasts the opportunity to observe the activities around the ISS from the comfort of their homes. Deployed during the CR-3 mission in April 2014, these cameras offer breathtaking views of Earth and have garnered significant popularity on the live streaming platform of the University of Bonn. The connection between the 4 cameras and the ISS's computer is established through a specialized cable known as an Ethernet cable. Through this cable, the captured images are transmitted back to Earth for public viewing. However, these cameras serve a dual purpose beyond merely capturing captivating images. They undergo rigorous testing in space to evaluate their durability. NASA's objective is to identify the most reliable cameras for future missions, thereby enhancing the agency's understanding of space photography and advancing camera technology for space exploration. Nevertheless, there have been allegations against NASA regarding the deliberate shutdown of these cameras during live streams, ostensibly to conceal certain phenomena from the public. Despite NASA's comprehensive vantage point in space and its ability to detect unusual objects, some skeptics argue that the agency selectively presents information to the public. The controversy intensified when a luminous object was observed on a live stream, seemingly descending into Earth's atmosphere before the feed abruptly ceased. Consequently, public curiosity regarding potential NASA concealment has heightened, fueling a desire for transparency and further information. UFOs, short for unidentified flying objects, continue to captivate and intrigue people worldwide due to their controversial nature. Have you caught wind of the recent UFO sightings on NASA's live stream from the International Space Station? Let me share an interesting tale with you. There's a fellow named Jeff, also known as the UFO hunter, who claims to have spotted 10 peculiar objects floating near the ISS while tuning into the live stream. Promptly snapping a photo, Jeff shared it with Michael, an Earth observer tasked with monitoring any unusual occurrences. Jeff's snapshot quickly gained traction, drawing the attention of hundreds of thousands of curious individuals. This narrative bears a striking resemblance to the renowned Mantell incident, which held considerable sway in the UFO community for quite some time. It prompts speculation that there may be significant details NASA isn't disclosing to the public. Consequently, there's a widespread curiosity about what NASA might be concealing, fueling a desire for answers and transparency. UFO sightings around the ISS. On March 28, 2013, an intriguing event occurred during NASA astronaut Chris Cassidy's spacewalk near the International Space Station. As Cassidy ventured into space in his astronaut suit, he caught sight of something peculiar floating nearby. This unexpected observation sparked excitement among scientists and UFO enthusiasts. However, it's noteworthy that Cassidy, with his extensive experience in space, refrained from hastily jumping to conclusions about extraterrestrial origins or unknown entities. Upon spotting the mysterious white object, Cassidy promptly informed ground control. Adhering to protocol, he diligently reported the unusual sighting. The ground control team advised Cassidy and his fellow astronaut, Tom Marshburn, to remain focused on their assigned tasks and not allow the incident to divert their attention from the mission at hand. Subsequently, NASA conducted an investigation and determined that the object was likely space debris, such as insulation or remnants from a previous space mission. While space junk is prevalent and poses potential hazards to the ISS and other spacecraft, uncertainties persist regarding the true nature of the object. The complete truth behind the incident may remain elusive. Later, Cassidy addressed the peculiar occurrence in a press conference, providing insight into what he witnessed. He suggested that it was likely a mundane piece of debris, such as a light cover or insulation fragment that inadvertently detached from the exterior of the space station. Cassidy's clarification served to alleviate some of the intrigue surrounding the mysterious object. A lens flare, or UFO, in November 2015, another incident captured public attention. A video seemingly depicted a UFO in close proximity to the ISS. The footage quickly circulated, displaying a luminous object drifting into the distance as the ISS orbited Earth. Many individuals believed it to be a genuine UFO and entertained various theories regarding its origin. Some speculated it could signify advanced alien technology, while others proposed it might be a clandestine government project. However, NASA intervened once more, attributing the phenomenon to a probable camera anomaly. They elaborated that capturing images or videos in space sometimes results in peculiar reflections or glares, often caused by windows. These optical phenomena can create bright spots or streaks of light that resemble something otherworldly. Despite NASA's clarification, public interest in extraterrestrial life and the possibility of encountering aliens surged once more. This also underscores the challenges of interpreting photographs and videos when searching for UFOs or other unusual phenomena. Now, let's rewind to the infamous Mantell incident. During that period, concealing information was more feasible due to the limited means of sharing information. The Mantell incident, occurring on January 7, 1948, near Fort Knox, Kentucky, holds significant prominence in UFO history. This incident is named after Captain Thomas F. Mantell, a highly respected pilot in the Kentucky Air National Guard, boasting an impressive flight record of over 2,867 hours. At approximately 1:45 p.m. that day, numerous individuals across Kentucky witnessed a sizable circular object suspended in the sky. Descriptions varied among observers, with some likening it to a metallic structure, while others perceived it as resembling a disk or a saucer. Numerous reports of the sighting flooded in from individuals across Kentucky during this time. They collectively witnessed something unfamiliar, unlike anything they had encountered before. Some observers noted its shiny metal components, while others likened its appearance to that of a flying disc or saucer. This incident holds significance as one of the earliest and most prominent UFO sightings, sparking widespread interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation to Earth. Upon witnessing these strange phenomena, individuals promptly reported their observations to the Kentucky State Police and military authorities. Prompted by reports of a UFO sighting near Godman Air Force Base, situated in close proximity to Fort Knox, officials swiftly mobilized. Sergeant Quinton Blackwell, overseeing the control tower at Godman, described the object as resembling an ice cream cone with a red top. Acting on this information, Captain Gary Carter and Colonel Guy Hicks coordinated the dispatch of 4 F-51 fighter jets to investigate the sighting. One of the aviators dispatched to investigate was Captain Mantell, a courageous pilot with combat experience from World War II. Steering his F-51 Mustang to a soaring altitude of 22,500 feet, he endeavored to obtain a closer glimpse of the UFO. Describing the object as sizable and metallic, Captain Mantell communicated over the radio his desire to approach for a better understanding. Captain Mantell was not the sole pilot in pursuit of the UFO. Accompanied by fellow aviators in their fighter jets, they collectively sought to unravel the enigma looming in the sky. This incident garnered considerable attention as it involved military pilots engaging in pursuit of an unidentified phenomenon. Curiosity abounded regarding the potential discoveries Captain Mantell and his comrades might unearth, and whether they would unravel the mystery of the peculiar aerial object. Regrettably, Captain Mantell's endeavour to pursue the UFO resulted in him ascending to an altitude with insufficient oxygen levels, posing a significant hazard. Despite receiving instructions to maintain a safe altitude, he persisted in his pursuit of the object. Tragically, contact with Captain Mantell was lost, culminating in the crash of his aircraft and his subsequent passing. Following the incident, the Air Force conducted an investigation, prompting varied speculations regarding the nature of his sighting. While some speculated it could have been a weather balloon, others entertained the notion of a more mysterious explanation. After conducting further investigation, it seemed likely that Mantell was indeed chasing a skyhook balloon owned by the US Navy, which was utilized for studying cosmic rays. Even today, discussions persist and uncertainties remain regarding the actual events of the Mantell incident. Some entertain the idea of potential alien involvement, though such claims are met with skepticism. Others suspect that the military may have withheld vital information. Alternatively, some speculate that Mantell might have mistaken an ordinary object for something extraordinary, perhaps due to the challenges of oxygen deprivation at high altitudes. The Mantell UFO sighting remains one of the earliest and most unfortunate cases of unusual aerial phenomena. Numerous efforts have been made to unravel the circumstances surrounding the Mantell incident, yet none of the explanations seem to fully explain the events. While some propose that Mantell might have misidentified Venus, the circumstances make this scenario unlikely. Similarly, suggesting that the sighting was a weather balloon appears improbable, given Mantell's experience as a skilled pilot capable of distinguishing between celestial bodies, balloons, and unidentified objects. One hypothesis suggests that Mantell may have encountered a sundog, a meteorological phenomenon caused by sunlight bending through ice crystals. However, this explanation doesn't entirely match the observed circumstances, as sundogs typically require specific atmospheric conditions and are visible from particular angles, unlike what was reported. Despite the lack of definitive explanations, the Mantell incident attracted considerable attention, leading to the establishment of Project Blue Book in 1952. This project aimed to investigate and clarify as many UFO sightings as possible, seeking to alleviate public concerns regarding potential threats to national security posed by encounters with extraterrestrial phenomena. However, despite determined efforts, encounters with UFOs, backed by multiple credible sources such as eyewitness testimonies, radar data depicting unusual aerial phenomena, and reports of strange effects experienced by aircraft, challenge the notion that UFOs are merely products of imagination or deliberate deception. Major General John Sford, overseeing intelligence for the Air Force, acknowledged that while many reports could be explained, there remained a subset that defied conventional understanding. Consequently, although Project Blue Book did not definitively establish the existence of extraterrestrial beings, it did contribute to raising public awareness regarding UFOs. It seems that discussions surrounding UFOs have evolved beyond the realm of science fiction and conspiracy theories, becoming a topic of broader societal interest. Can you believe it? NASA has assembled a team of experts to delve into what they're calling unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. This team includes 60 specialists ranging from physicists to astrobiologists. Over the course of 9 months, their mission is to gather and analyze information about UAP sightings from civilians, governments, and businesses. It's worth noting that NASA's investigation differs from the Pentagon's efforts, which focus on UAP reports from military pilots and undergo scrutiny by US defense and intelligence officials. Established in 2021, NASA's UAP task force has a daunting task ahead of them: collecting comprehensive data on sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs. Their goal is to determine whether these sightings can be attributed to natural events, human-made objects, or phenomena that remain beyond our current understanding. To achieve this, they're working closely with key agencies like the US Department of Defense and the Federal Aviation Administration, striving to deepen our understanding of these puzzling sightings and uncover their root causes. It's important to understand that the primary focus of the UAP task force isn't solely directed at confirming the presence of extraterrestrial life. Their main objective is to understand these sightings, evaluate potential threats to individuals or aircraft, and identify associated risks. They collect data from diverse sources, including military pilots, civilian aircraft, radar systems, and satellites. Despite their dedicated efforts, they have yet to fully grasp the nature of these puzzling phenomena. In July 2022, the task force issued a report outlining their initial findings after scrutinizing 144 UAP sightings. Their aim in sharing this information is to bring clarity to these perplexing events. According to their thorough analysis, approximately 80% of the sightings they examined could be explained by known phenomena such as weather balloons or drones, events well within our comprehension. However, the remaining 20% remain unexplained, hinting at the existence of phenomena that defy current understanding. This report serves as just the initial phase of their investigation, as the task force remains dedicated to producing a more comprehensive and detailed report in the near future. Among the most notable incidents under scrutiny by the task force is the Tic Tac episode, which unfolded in 2004 off the coast of California. During this event, Navy pilots encountered an object resembling a Tic Tac candy, displaying remarkable speed and agility beyond the capabilities of conventional aircraft. Despite extensive examination, the task force was unable to definitively identify the object, ultimately concluding that it did not conform to the characteristics of standard aircraft or drones. Additionally, they delved into other intriguing sightings, including the gimbal and go-fast videos captured by Navy pilots in 2015. The UAP task force is earnestly striving to understand the puzzling occurrences observed in the skies. Through meticulous examination of these sightings, close cooperation with other influential entities, and probing into the sightings that have sparked widespread interest, their objective is to untangle the mysteries that have both intrigued and confounded us for generations. While their efforts are ongoing, they offer the prospect of uncovering fresh and thrilling revelations about the cosmos. On another note, recent discoveries made by NASA have unveiled a multitude of fascinating insights about space and our universe. Are you interested in learning about some of these discoveries? Interstellar Visitor. Within our solar system, there are trillions of celestial bodies with even more scattered beyond its boundaries. Despite this immense quantity, scientists here on Earth continuously employ telescopes and lasers to observe them. The reason being, any new insights we gain about these celestial bodies could immediately revolutionize our comprehension of the universe. Hence, every single one of these objects holds significance and warrants thorough examination. Despite astronomers' continuous observation of celestial bodies, there hasn't been a significant object entering our solar system. Typically, any incoming objects are found at the solar system's periphery and must travel at high speeds to overcome the pressure at its edge. Therefore, the prospect of detecting an interstellar object with our telescopes wasn't a primary focus for researchers. So, you can imagine their surprise when, on October 19th, 2017, the University of Hawaii's Pan-STARRS. One telescope picked up something out of the ordinary, This telescope is part of the Near-Earth Object Observations Program, which monitors various phenomena in space, ranging from rocks and satellites to gases and even pollution. The program remains vigilant for any new or unusual occurrences in the cosmos. Upon detecting this object, astronomers swiftly conducted data analysis and christened it Oumuamua. This occurrence held profound significance as it marked the inaugural detection of an interstellar object traversing our solar system. This groundbreaking discovery underscored the potential for objects from distant star systems to journey through our celestial neighborhood, thereby expanding the horizons of space exploration and enhancing our comprehension of the cosmos. Oumuamua, an enigma. Oumuamua defied conventional classification as a typical space rock. Its anomalous nature piqued widespread interest due to its unprecedented characteristics, which diverged from any previously observed celestial bodies. Typically, celestial studies focus on rocks originating within our solar system. However, Oumuamua stood out due to its origin beyond our solar boundaries, an extraordinary feat given that objects lacking propulsion systems aren't expected to traverse the vast distances between stars. Consequently, Oumuamua's arrival at Earth posed a perplexing conundrum. Adding to the mystery, Oumuamua exhibited an unconventional behavior as it approached Earth. Instead of decelerating, it accelerated, contrary to the expected trajectory of celestial objects nearing our planet. Afterwards, it executed a sharp trajectory shift, retracing its path. Upon scrutinizing the amassed data, scientists discovered a peculiar trend. Oumuamua didn't merely accelerate once, it underwent multiple accelerations during its journey to and from Earth. This anomaly baffled researchers since, according to current knowledge, rocks lack propulsion mechanisms to facilitate such speed increases. This anomaly posed a significant query. How could Oumuamua alter its speed and trajectory without any observable means of propulsion? It presented a perplexing enigma for researchers, with no easy answers in sight. Initial theories on Oumuamua. Initially, scientists presumed Oumuamua to be a typical asteroid on a collision course with Earth. Ordinarily, when a celestial object orbits the Sun in a random trajectory, it's categorized as an asteroid. This initial assessment aligned with Oumuamua's perceived nature. However, upon meticulous analysis of the data, particularly noting its directional changes, scientists came to realize that Oumuamua defied conventional classification. The challenge arose from Oumuamua's rapid traversal through our solar system, leaving researchers with a scant window for examination. They faced a mere 11-day time frame to amass crucial data, with diminishing opportunities for observation as time elapsed, necessitating swift action. To address this urgency, the European Space Agency's Very Large Telescope in Chile was enlisted for comprehensive scrutiny. Renowned for its precision in conducting pivotal observations, this telescope undertook the crucial task of assessing Oumuamua's dimensions, trajectory, and even its visual characteristics such as color and brightness. Recording every aspect of Oumuamua was imperative due to its unprecedented nature. Nonetheless, rather than clarifying matters, the wealth of data only compounded the confusion. Despite exerting their utmost, scientists grappled with the challenge of categorizing Oumuamua definitively as either an asteroid or a comet. Its anomalous behavior deviated starkly from the typical patterns observed in celestial bodies, defying conventional expectations associated with asteroids and comets, which usually adhere to predictable trajectories and behaviors. The enigma surrounding Oumuamua remains a captivating subject for scientists, inspiring fresh inquiries into the characteristics of celestial objects and their trajectories within our solar system. The constrained time frame allotted for researchers to scrutinize Oumuamua has intensified its mystique, leaving us with a surplus of questions and a dearth of answers. Consider the concept of a rock in space, such as an asteroid or a comet. Typically, one envisions a spherical or rounded shape. This perception arises from the prevalent form of most celestial bodies, which tend to exhibit spherical or rounded characteristics. The spherical shape commonly observed in celestial bodies is not a mere coincidence. It arises from the gravitational force that pulls together the atoms within an object, whether it be the influence of the sun's gravity or another force. This gravitational pull compels atoms to arrange themselves into a rounded shape. Moreover, in the expansive expanse of space, atoms tend to adopt an even rounder form due to the presence of debris, gases, and pressure. However, Oumuamua defied this norm. Its appearance was far from spherical. Instead, it resembled a colossal space cigar. Remarkably large, with a radius of approximately 200 meters and stretching 10 times longer than its width, Oumuamua's shape was unprecedented within our solar system, spanning about 287.46 billion kilometers in diameter. Consequently, Oumuamua stood out as a truly unique entity, one among nearly 3 billion others. Further deepening the intrigue, Oumuamua exhibited a distinctive reddish hue, reminiscent of a burnt red shade. While this coloration is common among objects found in the outer reaches of the solar system, typically attributed to the surrounding dust particles, Oumuamua's coloring presented an additional enigma. This peculiarity only served to heighten scientists' curiosity regarding its origins and formation process. Oumuamua proved to be an extraordinary celestial object, devoid of any dust particles, appearing impeccably clean. Comprised primarily of rock and metals, it lacked water, ice, or any other discernible substances. Despite its solid composition, one might expect it to move sluggishly. However, Oumuamua defied expectations, hurtling through space at an astonishing velocity of 85,700 miles per hour. The swiftness of Oumuamua's movement stemmed from the combined influence of gravitational pull towards the sun and an unseen force propelling or directing it through the solar system. Despite the variability in its speed, scientists managed to track its trajectory back to Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation, as its presumed point of origin. However, despite maintaining an average velocity of 59,000 miles per hour, Oumuamua had not been in the vicinity of Vega for approximately 300,000 years. This indicates that Vega occupied a different position relative to Oumuamua's journey when it traversed through our solar system. It's akin to Oumuamua embarking on a lengthy voyage from Vega to our solar system, albeit without Vega being aware of its passage. Despite the diligent efforts of scientists, Oumuamua remained an enigma. It defied classification as an asteroid, comet, or even as originating from our solar system. Being entirely unprecedented, it represented a novel and unpredictable phenomenon. Now that Oumuamua has departed our solar system, it has bid farewell forever. Its fleeting presence has left the scientific community grappling with more uncertainties than certainties, underscoring the boundless surprises and unresolved mysteries that pervade the cosmos. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Your feedback is valuable to us, so feel free to leave a comment down below with your thoughts or suggestions.